Bueno, hi everyone, and welcome to Sold Out and FUEGA, a podcast where it's a visual series where I invite people that inspire me, that have touched me, that have just affected my creative thinking in some way. And I wanted to invite today Edu. Edu, thank you so much for being here. I'm so touched. I just want to say thank you.
No, thank you. I'm so happy to be here. It seems like the best plan.
It's a very chill plan.
Very chill plan,
Yeah.
and like you said, like we've met a couple times, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm happy to keep getting to know you and see where this takes us.
You're the best. Thanks, honey. So Edu and I guess you and I know each other because we've met at different events, different parties, branded stuff. We have some friends in common. So you and I met, through friends. And I think, I've always thought of your style as being very different and edgy. And I think you push a lot of boundaries that just make me question what does fashion represent and also what role it plays in different roles that you play, because I think you're someone who, you can maybe tell us better yourself, but how would you introduce yourself? Like, what do you do?
Well, thank you for the for this swag
You're welcome.
compliment. I consider myself just an artist, someone who needs to express himself in any shape or form. Mm-hmm. Either like the way I dress, like picking my clothes, my outfits, something I do think about and I have fun with it.
Yeah.
Same as picking a set list for a party that I play.
Yeah.
So I'm always finding ways of expressing myself the most authentic I can.
Yeah.
And give everything my touch.
Yeah.
Either with music, either with social media, and acting is different because in acting I'm already in the camera. That's already me. So it's more of like I give a little bit of myself to the characters that I play.
Interesting.
So yeah, I think it's always been like that. It's always been
you're expressive.
I'm not sure if there's a certain medium. I studied acting. I went to theater school, and that's what my goal has always been, and what I think my passion is.
Yeah.
I have other different passions, more like music and fashion and stuff, but yeah, my dream is to be a successful actor. And the rest is
Side
stuff and just other ways of expressing myself.
Yeah.
I'm not always acting, I just finished shooting a show in Uruguay, and I don't shoot until July, so I try to find ways of staying creative when I'm not shooting, and that's music and fashion and social media and just collaborating with people. Growing, and I generally enjoy just meeting people and seeing what happens.
Yeah, you're so open. You've always been so open. I appreciate that so much about you. I want to dive in and get to know what you brought us today.
Yeah.
So I want to hear a little bit about this silhouette and this brand.
Yeah.
So, why Adidas? Why this silhouette? Tell me a little bit about your decision.
So my friends at Adidas Mexico, gracias.
Ding,
quiero.
ding, 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 ding. Beep, 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 beep.
They sent me the Forum, Adidas Forum, which is like a skater shoe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I'm going for that vibe. Like I try.
Skater.
Yeah, I used to skate when I was younger, and now that they sent me these, I've always wanted them. I've never been able to rock the Forum, so I think it's a good opportunity to have fun.
Yeah.
We have a blank canvas, and that's just
Blank canvas, baby.
And I had so many, before coming here, I have no idea because I have a hard time making decisions. I have a lot of ideas, but I can't really decide. So. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to just narrow down
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
Yeah, please tell me what to do, and I'll do it better. But
perfect. So before we get into more of the conversation, I just want to solidify the design. So what we were saying before is I think either a pink or kind of like a washed out dye, kind of like the color of your scarf, right? And we do the whole thing.
Fun fact, I have an event tonight and I'll be wearing these. I have it's like a purple jacket with a tie, black tie and a shirt and a black pants.
Okay, so purple and black.
Yeah, so that's the look. But maybe if you do pinkish and white.
You want these to be like a pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, of course.
You like that pop.
Well, yeah.
You're a pop kind of guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I definitely find ways of popping out. I do like to stand out.
Yeah. I think you stand out so naturally.
And I sometimes, I don't know if it's like too much, but when I don't stand out or when I don't like think of something interesting or creative to do, I feel like I'm letting myself down.
I can relate to that so much. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna prepare the leather. So we're gonna use this and just kind of like go all around. Usually in like shoe factories, they put this little like shiny material on top, which makes like any sort of dye or paint hard to absorb. So we just wanna make sure that it absorbs super well. It's just really quick. So I think the base, we're gonna do pink, right? And then we're gonna add some sponging of orange to make it more of that color.
Yeah.
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna wanna use some guantes, some gloves, and I'll teach you. So what we're gonna do is use some of this. It's gonna be kind of like, oh, no worries. And yeah, this is the same color, I believe. Yes. Okay, so what we're gonna do, watch closely.
Okay.
All discrepancy and risk at your own discrepancy. Okay, so we're gonna go like this. We're really just gonna do the whole thing.
Just go for it?
Just go for it.
Okay.
Good luck.
And it's the same cotton with alcohol?
Same cotton, Oh wait, no, a different cotton.
Okay.
Because we're gonna put acetona like the after. Tell me a little bit about your newest series. I guess in English it's They're Not Gonna Miss Us, but
Yeah, in English is No One Will Miss Us.
No One Will Miss Us.
Which is my first show here in Mexico. And really my first, like kind of like my breakout show since I started this. So it's special. It has a really special place in my heart. And it's been going great. Like it was just like the perfect show in a way to start my career here in Mexico. I feel like it's going really well and people are loving it. I had a lot of fun with it. And so, it's just like it's light. It's just like kids growing up, coming of age, and I think people were ready for something like that.
100%.
Instead of all these high school shows when it's kind of like it's like a different reality. It's not like, and I feel like this is very close to most people's high school. Yeah, and I've just been very lucky that people have been liking it in Mexico, and I'm sure it's gonna open more doors in the future.
100%. So tell me a little bit about like the process. So like they called you, the castings, like when you got it.
It's cool how like it takes different colors. Like,
exactly.
So it was a video, like a self-tape interview kind of with the casting director. And I auditioned for a different role actually. I auditioned for Rafa, which is Alejandro Puente's character. And then I got a callback, and the callback was for Diego. So I remember going in there, and I don't know, I felt like I didn't really have a chance of getting it because I thought I was too old for the character. Because the character's supposed to be like 16, 17. And I remember going into the casting, and also like a lot of my insecurities, like when you're doing this, I feel like at one point someone said like, oh, you look too old, and that just like sticks with you. So like the audition process is fun because it's not fun. It's like it's an experience because you have to be comfortable with yourself. It doesn't matter like how talented you are and how much you've studied. It comes down to how do you present yourself. Yeah. And how comfortable you're with yourself, and that takes years. Yeah. Because to be in that situation, at first you're like very desperate to get cast, and that's like the beginning of your career. You're always like, yeah, hey, whatever you need, I'm here, I'm happy, and you kind of put pressure on yourself. But since I thought I was not gonna get it because I was too old, I didn't really care. So I went in with this like careless, and yeah, I was kind of a dick.
Were you?
Which was yeah, because I was like,
I don't fucking care.
yeah, I don't care. Like I'm not gonna get it out here, and I was like, is this gonna happen or not? Because I thought I was not gonna go in the room, so I was like, can please someone get me? I was kind of like
on a
pissed
call or
off.
something.
Yeah,
You're
I
like,
wanted to go.
busy.
I was busy that day, and finally, the manager said, okay, yeah, they're gonna go get you. So I walk in. I just like walked in and did the scene, and I wasn't really myself, because I feel like usually I'm like super nice and take the time to meet everyone. But at this time I wanted to leave, so I just went in and I just did it, and yeah, and I think that's why it like nailed that audition, because I just went in and did the character. And
okay, amazing. So you weren't nervous, you didn't care, you didn't think you were gonna get
I didn't think I was gonna get it, so I just like walked in and I did my scene that I was prepared for.
Okay.
And I think that's what they wanted to see. I think that's
Careless.
Yeah, careless, and like I have nothing to lose really, so that was freeing, and I got there and I just had fun. And then I left, and I was like, okay, bye, I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I remember like when I was leaving the casting office, the kids, the other people that were auditioning, they were like, bye, see you. And I was like,
see you never.
Kept going, yeah. I remember getting in the Uber and having that moment, being like, wow, que pesado. Like, why was I like that? So I thought I was like, well, that was it. Like, I don't think I'm gonna hear back from them.
Right.
Yeah, and funny enough, like 2 weeks later, one of my managers calls me and says that I got the part for Diego, and that was my first yes, I think, in this industry. After
and you were
years,
so excited.
I was like so excited, and I gave it all, and I think it was a big learning process for auditions, and that just gave me more confidence.
Yeah.
And from there, I kept going, and luckily I've shot a couple of more shows after that one that haven't come out yet, a movie, and now I can say I'm a working actor.
Yeah.
That's new.
That's unbelievable. I'm like so proud. I'm so happy for you. I remember seeing that video of your story where you were like calling your family and like telling them that you got the role.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're very close with your family and your siblings and your parents, and they were
friends,
they were all like so excited for you and like crying. Like it was so emotional.
Yeah.
And I think that leads me to my next question. So I feel like your Instagram and TikTok presence is really fun, really authentic, really like cool. I'd love to hear more about like how you've developed your tone of voice on social media.
It was kind of an accident. I had just finished shooting a novela in Ecuador. That was after I graduated from USC. I did theater there.
Nice.
And I went to Ecuador to do this novela. I think I put too much.
No, I think it's perfect because you can always take off after with acetone.
Okay.
Don't worry.
So yeah, I remember I had finished shooting the novela. It was like pre-pandemic, and actually my dad was always like, "You should get on TikTok. I think you'd be good at that." And I think before I was just focused on the acting, and I was like, I think I'm just an actor. Like I don't wanna do social media because I felt like it took away from my acting, and I'm sure that was a lot of ego involved there, and I was just like, Leo DiCaprio doesn't do TikToks, like I don't want to do TikToks. But then slowly during the pandemic I was bored, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna give it a shot, let's see how it goes. And I just had fun. I realized it's a place where I could express myself again, and with the different like tools I've learned with music and editing. It's like editing short, like 15-second videos with songs I like, and I like to dance, I like to do pranks on my family, and so it was a place where I could just be myself. So I don't think I really like found a voice or anything. It's just I try to be the most authentic. And if people see my social media and then they meet me, I hope they don't think it's something different.
Oh,
than
I
what
see.
I am portraying. Like it's,
So-
I'm still working on it. You know, like I don't really talk to my audience. I feel like I should start doing that more. But yeah, I just share my life in an interesting, fun way. And
Yeah.
That's how I feel. How I
So-
kind of tackle life in general. And it's been great because thanks to social media,
Yeah.
and the TikTok, I made up this dance that went super viral.
Yeah.
And from there, different brands wanted to work with me, and then I moved to Mexico to do the acting, and thanks to that, like the brands in Ecuador were paying me, and I was here just fully focusing on acting and going to castings. And so at first what I thought was something that was gonna take away from acting, it ended up being the reason I could come here and just focus on that. So yeah, everything ended up working out
in your favor. Exactly. So that was actually my next question is, people who follow you and like are, you know, fans of yours on TikTok or Instagram, what would you say is like the most common misconception about like what people think of you or who you are versus the reality of like who you actually are?
I mean, I think there's always misconceptions, and like TikTok is a deep, dark place, the comment sections, and like of course I feel like people think I don't do anything.
Right.
That I'm just like,
You're just like a TikToker, like
yeah,
chilling.
or like yeah, you should like find a job, and I laugh honestly. Like it's at the beginning,
Trolls.
I was just like, I don't have to prove anything, but I feel like a misconception is, yeah, that I'm not like kind of like prepared for this, but in reality, like this is what I've been studying my whole life, and now it's just like I happen to open the app TikTok, but it doesn't like define me as a person, as an artist. It's just a medium to keep creating. But yeah, I hope there aren't any misconceptions. You know, I hope people, what they see, and then when they meet me, I feel like I hope it's the same. I hope they see the same person they've been following whenever we get to meet each other.
But I do think that misconceptions are common and are to be expected, and I think it's probably so hard to cater to everyone with your content. Like maybe you have the trollers that are like, what does this guy do all day? Maybe he's just dancing on a tennis court. Versus like behind the scenes, you're like sponsored audition.
Exactly. And that's the thing, like they don't see, and I don't have to share everything, but I feel like a way for me to deal with that is just like I'll let my work do the talking.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll just keep doing what I'm doing, and that's all I should care about. And whenever I remember people saying like, oh, like what a waste, all he does is dance and like do funny shit and on the phone, and then I was like, I know there's stuff coming out, like I don't have to prove anything, but I know for sure that that's gonna happen. So in reality, it just, I feel like any like hate comment or anything negative ends up being a positive. I feel like now whenever I see, I don't really get hate, but whenever I see just like trolls and that, I'm like, oh, I'm guessing this just went super viral, and that's why I'm getting it. So in reality,
you're like, thank you.
I'm like, no, I'm okay. Like I don't take it personal. It's just a good sign. That means like the video did well, the content did well, because it's definitely making people uncomfortable. Yeah. And if it is, then I'm doing something well. I'm doing something right.
Exactly. So when you start like gaining this following and people are really following you on TikTok, things going viral, you're getting more trolls and hate comments, right? Has there ever been a moment where you actually got like, maybe like insecure about something about yourself? Like, was there ever one moment in relation to like your relationship with media that has ever actually like made you insecure?
No, not really like personal insecure, and because that's what I'm saying. Like it was always like a
motivation.
Yeah. Is that like a different shade of pink?
Yeah. Are you down?
No. Yeah. Super. Okay. Yeah. There was one time that I I kind of did something in Ecuador with a politician, and he ended up being the president later. So I went in and I helped him in the campaign doing a dance, and then he was like, if I win, like I'll invite you to the president's house.
No way.
To do a TikTok. So that happened.
He won, and so
he won. So he invited me. He like remembered his promise.
Yeah.
And I went in and I did the curiosidad. That's the dance that you can find on my TikTok. I'll send it to you. But I did that dance at the office with him, and it was like very iconic. But the next day, like that's politics, and that's like something I had never gotten involved with, because I don't consider myself
a political person.
No, exactly. And none of my content has been anything related to politics at all ever. But it was a moment in Ecuador, and I felt like I had to do something.
Yeah.
And I don't regret it really. But what happened is that the next day, after we did the content in the morning, like I uploaded it at night, and then in the morning I wake up and like everything was. I mean, at first all the comments were like, "Yeah, I'm a president. Like, I love that. Like, he keeps his promises." And then there was like a raid in one of the jails, and and it was crazy. Like some people died, and this woman police was abused, and it was like very intense news for the country. So the country kind of like woke up, and they were like, where was the president? And the last thing they found was me doing TikToks with him. So that was the first time I felt like a kind of like that intense pressure and comments of just like, oh, the country's going to shit, and the president's doing TikToks with you, and that was I had to say I would never do anything regarding politics, because I still get comments on that, and he was president like what, 3 years ago, I think.
Wow.
He just finished his term last year. So but I still get comments from him, from people that were like, oh, you or like the country is shit because of your fault.
Because of you.
Because of me.
Oh,
and that was like the first time I felt that kind of like that hate, like rooted, and it's more passionate than just like, oh, you didn't do anything. It's more like, it didn't get scary. Nothing was gonna happen, but it was intense. Like, I had to turn out the comments. I was like, this is nonstop.
Yeah.
And that was the first time I realized, kind of like, you just gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And like, no need.
Yeah, wow. It's like so not true what they're saying or accusing you of, but it's just like by association, right? Like they're just like assuming.
Yeah.
And that's the problem I feel sometimes with TikTok and Instagram and social media in general, is like you can associate someone to be a certain way when they're actually completely, it has nothing to do with it, right? So I feel like your look and like what you represent on social media, and also I think some previous roles that you've played have definitely questioned like sexuality and like what you are either associated with, like, you know, are you this like jockey straight guy? Are you this like really cute gay guy? Do you play in both? I know that there was a role that you played in a Mexican film that's like drag, right? So I want to hear a little bit about like what role sexuality plays in like your presence on social media, and like if people ever like confuse that about you. Yeah,
I feel like you were saying, you know, it's like easy to see, and whenever someone is following you, I think they want
like
what
this, like, so basically just go like in the little crescents to make it more strong. Perfect. You know?
I feel like when people follow someone, like they want that person to be kind of like, they want that person to fit their standards or their imagination or whatever. So I think it's easy for people to, with my profile, just think whatever. But like I'm saying, like I've been always super open, and I'm very comfortable.
I'm gonna switch with you, by the way. You're gonna do what I just showed you on this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay. Yeah, like I've always been super open, and like I'm very comfortable just being a straight male in my late 20s.
Late 20s.
Late 20s. But I do have fun with fashion and playing characters, so I'm very comfortable too to just embody different things, and I feel like I have a lot of gay friends, and maybe that can sometimes for people be misleading, but in general, like I feel like I've always tried to just be the most open I can and shy away from toxic masculinity. Like I feel like I've been very lucky that I was raised by my mom and my sister and my grandma. Like I've always been around women, so I'm very in touch with my feminine side.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I think that sometimes can be confusing for people who are not like that.
Right.
And it's nothing that troubles me. Like I feel like I'm always open to whatever the job is or whatever. Like I'm not gonna put my sexuality in front of opportunities in my career.
Right.
And characters that I would play in movies or TV shows. Like
right.
That's a character.
Interesting.
And also in fashion and photo shoots, like, hey, if they want to put a dress on me, like I'll wear a dress. Like I don't find that. If anything, I feel like the time that I dressed, I did a drag character for this movie, Teléfono Público. I actually dressed, like I found my drag, and I went out and I.
You found your drag.
Yeah, and I think that was probably one of the hardest things I had to do. Just like going out in Mexico City with heels on and makeup and a dress and just exploring that, and it was probably the most masculine thing I had to do. Like look at myself in the mirror and be like, okay, this is not Edu. I don't walk like this. So like find be confident enough and be fully comfortable in your own body to explore without thinking what anyone's gonna think, or just fully sacrificing it for the role. And that was like my preparation for it.
So just to clarify, like you're a straight, like heterosexual.
Yeah, I'm a straight heterosexual man. I have a girlfriend that I love. And
you have a girlfriend.
I have a girlfriend. I've only been with girls in my whole life. Like I've never, like I was saying, like I've always been open. I've always known myself.
Right.
And it's nothing that ever crossed my mind.
Yeah, you've always been
Even
sure.
if like maybe some pictures or social media or whatever, people can have their theories and do whatever. I don't care. Like that's not my business.
Yeah, 100%.
But yeah, I've been
very interesting. So would you say that when you were exploring that kind of drag side, or you said like discovering the drag in you, how did that open up your your sensibility as an actor? Like, do you think that opened up new roles for you after? Like, how did it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just made me more comfortable in myself. More on the personal side, I was just like, I can do this. I can do this type of things. That doesn't mean, oh, what's the people in Ecuador gonna think if I do the drag? I don't care. I don't care what I don't care what others have to think about my decision with roles and what I do with my social media. Like, I think it only opens doors, and I don't want to be cast as just the high school bully, which I play in The Night and No One Will Miss Us.
Right.
Like I want to open up
the versatility of roles that you'll be playing.
Exactly. Like
right.
I want to have a long career playing different roles that interest me and that excite me and that challenge me.
Yeah.
And of course, I was so scared of playing that role, the drag. I was like, I've never done anything like this.
Yeah.
And that's why I wanted to do it.
100%.
Because it's scary. And after that, I was like, I respect so much drag queens. The way the amount of work they put in for their costumes and the preparation for the shows, their amazing voice, the dancers, it's just everything's hard about it.
Yes.
Everything's hard about it, and I think I got a chance to, at least for a little bit, like live a bit of that, and I'm just lucky that my career lets me do that thing.
Yeah. So I guess you got a glimpse into this whole new world through a role that you were picked for, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm curious, you said that social media has opened up a lot of doors for you to get chosen for other roles. I'm curious if social media has opened up doors romantically. Like, tell me a little bit about like girls or guys like sliding into your DMs. Like, what's like, I want to like hear more about the juicy.
I mean, that happens. But no, I don't think, social media, I don't think it's helped me get in roles. I think it just helped me economically.
Yeah.
To be able to kind of pay rent and just be
like self-sustainable, right?
Yeah, sustainable and focusing on what I really want to do.
Yeah.
And definitely it helps after when the show came out. Like, for example, No One Will Miss Us, I think we did a really good job in just posting a lot of the stuff after from the show, like stuff we had. And that just helped for the show to get
more visibility.
Yeah, because I had TikTok saved, and I knew kind of like what I wanted to do with when the show came out. Yours look way better.
No, yours look.
Okay.
Is it looking very cool, right?
It's cool. I like
very
it.
Cool. The technique.
Nice. With social media. Actually, like my girlfriend, I met her through Instagram.
Did you slide into her?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, a friend of mine was just like, hey, like you should
DM her.
You should DM her. And I kind of just went for it. She didn't respond at first, so I deleted it. But I kept the follow. And then like 2 months later, she followed me back. And now I know the story. And she was like, you came up on my feed later. And then I looked in, and you were following me already. So yeah, I guess social media has been good for my
it's
in
exposure,
general in my life.
Yeah.
Exposure, and I feel like if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be with my girlfriend today. Of course, that's just like the first introduction. Then in person, that's everything. Yeah, like you can't really fall in love with someone just through social media.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a good way to, or it gets me it opened doors, definitely.
Totally. So we're gonna finish these up.
Okay.
We have a few more minutes left. So I wanna ask you, like, what else do you think you wanna have on these? I feel like you said something about a quote, or maybe doing some, green, or or it's also very cool just like this, and we, spray them and maybe have just like some signatures, something super.
I like maybe there's a way we can like wash them off a bit more. Like,
so they're more washed out.
More washed out.
Okay.
Like, I like the base it has now.
Yeah.
But maybe
lighter. Less. Okay.
Yeah, so I can wear it with more stuff.
Okay. Very cool. And so I'm actually curious. So what has been the role or the gig that has gotten you the most paid?
Definitely brand stuff.
Okay.
That's the most. Sometimes it's just like going somewhere and posting a couple of pictures and I get paid a lot, and it's like that's.
Right.
I'm so lucky.
Right.
Because that was fun and I had a good time and the pictures are cool.
Yeah.
In my experience, like still, like brands they pay the most.
Right.
And then hopefully acting is gonna get there at some point. I feel like right now it's more like starting and it's not my main source of income. But yeah, anything with brands and either like a year campaign. I got a car in Ecuador.
They gave it to you?
Yeah, I was ambassador of Fiat, so they gave me a car.
No way.
And I finished that that was only a year, but now I have a car in Ecuador, so that was fun.
Nice.
To have a car I would have been able to pay it, but now I have it, and it's.
Who uses it?
It's in my house. My mom uses it sometimes. It's a red Fiat 500.
Nice. That's sick, honestly.
So yeah, I got cool stuff. But yeah, I don't do this because of the money. It's like I was saying, like it's more of like that need to express myself.
Yeah.
And if I can make money doing that, awesome. And I would also play for free because I like it.
Right.
Same with acting. Like, I would be in a movie without getting paid.
Okay.
Just like the experience of being in a movie, and there's different ways of getting compensated, not just economically. Maybe just I'll be a producer or something, but I don't do it like my main. Yeah, the end goal is not the money. Just hopefully really enjoy what I do and keep being this lucky that I get to do what I love every day. And yeah, I think the money will come. But
I agree. The money will follow, right?
money will follow.
I totally agree. I'm curious. So when you're like an up and coming actor, you're not like Brad Pitt or something, and you're trying to get more gigs. With this Amazon series, right? How do they structure the payment? Like, is it a one-time payment? Are you able to negotiate? I was always curious about how that works.
I mean, it depends. The one I just did, that was, I have a fee per episode.
Okay.
Per episode I'm in. And I think usually like they pay you a part before, in the middle of shooting, and then at the end.
Okay.
It's like 3 payments.
Okay. Because you were in 3 episodes.
No, I was in 6.
Okay.
But they paid at the beginning because you don't shoot the episodes in order.
I see.
You just do scenes.
Got it.
Depending on the location, depending on where you are.
Yeah. So do we like this, or do we want it even more white? Because we could also do a sponge with white to even make it lighter.
I think lighter, white, and then maybe I'll write stuff with like a black pen.
Perfect.
It's so cool.
So you said 3 payments, as in 1 at the beginning, 1 during, and 1 after, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. And was there room for negotiation?
I don't know at this show. I think this past one they negotiate a bit. But at first it's just I'll do it. I don't really. We're all in this
like you'll
career.
accept it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get some. As long as it's fair, right? But in the beginning, I can't really be like, hey, but I need this and that. Like,
yeah.
I just wanna.
You just want to accept.
I just want the opportunity, and then later when I have other stuff and more leverage, I can definitely use it for negotiation. But for now, it's just I'd rather just sign the contract and let's get going and let's shoot.
Yeah.
Because this career, I don't want anything to stop the project. And I'm not gonna fight for money, because then they're gonna be okay. We'll just pick someone else. And I would never want to do that.
Got it. So you're more hungry, I think, to get gigs, and you're like happy to be included at this point in your career. Also because you're so young, and you've always wanted to be an actor and get in bigger roles. And I think this was also an incredible opportunity.
Exactly. Like I'm not like I was. Yeah. Like exactly that you said. Like I'm looking for the opportunity, and it'll get to the point where I have more leverage and I'm more successful, where I can negotiate my fees and all that stuff. But for now, it's just I'm hungry to be in front of the camera.
Yeah.
For whatever role and whatever show.
Yeah. Do you have any like North Star or like goals or directors that you're like obsessed with and want to be part of their work or their pieces? Or
yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of Mexican directors. I love all the Mexican movies. Cuarón, Iñárritu, and Del Toro. Of course, that's a dream, and I have a lot of friends that I admire now and that I want to work with. I have actor friends that I really want to be in a show with them or a movie. Yeah. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm in a position now where my friends are the actors that I admire and they're killing it here. So I just want to be part of that wave.
That's so cool.
It's not like I don't think I have a specific dream or role of dream. I think it's gonna come, but I just want to be a part of the industry. I want to be a part of the people that are making cool stuff, and hopefully at one point even getting awards for my work and projects that I was in. So yeah, I feel like collaborating with friends and getting to a point where I look around and I'm like, oh, the director's my friend, the producer's my friend, I'm acting with another friend. Like that I think is the dream.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's a great attitude of just like collaborating with friends. I feel like I used to speak about that with all my friends also in art school. It's like all I want to do is just like work with my friends and make with my friends. And I think it's also incredible to be able to surround yourself with people who really do inspire you, like in those industries. Do you think that Mexico, like, so you live in Mexico City, right?
Yeah.
How do you like living in Mexico City? Do you think that it's a place for you the long term? Do you want to end up like in LA? Like,
I mean, LA is always the end goal, but I love it in Mexico. I think Mexico's opened the doors for me, and I'm just happy that I'm working here. For now, definitely Mexico is the plan.
Yeah.
And see where it takes me. I also have a manager in LA, and I do auditions there, but I think I gotta ride the Mexico wave now and just take advantage of what's going on down here.
Yeah.
And the time that I've spent here also. So it's like, I know if I go to LA, it's gonna take time, but I'd rather just kind of enjoy what's happening right now.
Amazing. So I think what we're gonna do, thank you, by the way.
Yeah, it's cool.
This is so fucking cool.
Yeah,
I love it. Very nice.
So cool.
So I think what we're gonna do is choose your laces.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're gonna do that quote, right?
Yeah.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking it's a funny quote from the show, and No One Will Miss Us, where I'm in an English class, and I'm just saying like my weekend, and in the show I don't speak English.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like, oh.
So exactly. So there's this funny one it's many fish.
Many fish?
Yeah.
I love it.
So
okay.
we can put here many fish.
I love it. Do you want to do it there?
Yeah.
This area it might come off.
Okay. So
I think it'd be cool if it was like in small here
okay.
or like
yeah, we could do
here.
many fish, and then in another one like the No One Will Miss Us, the letters.
I like that, like in handwriting,
Yeah,
maybe many
Nadie,
fish.
Extrañar, or maybe many fish here, and then in that one, Nadie, Extrañar.
Okay.
Around it.
Let's do it.
To
So
save this moment.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. So how about if I do many fish and you write in Spanish, Nadie,
Okay, perfect.
Do you want to do it in black or
black.
Black, okay. Let me see if this one's good. Okay, this one's in black. So I would test it out on this just quickly and make sure you like get a good grip, you know?
Yeah, let's see if it fits.
Perfect. Okay. So many. Is the show up for any awards?
Yeah, we're nominated for a lot of it's called Aura. And we got nominated for a couple of awards.
Like red carpet and stuff?
Yeah, it's happening soon.
Are you excited?
Yeah, I hope we win.
Okay, I think on the inside here, should I sign something? Should we sign like your name?
Yeah.
Or like, here, I'm gonna do like Edu FUEGA.
Yeah.
Okay, so nice, love it. Amazing. What I wanna finish with, in terms of our conversation, is finish with like a manifested moment of like what you want to accomplish this year, or like what you're hoping to project out onto the world so that you can get more of that energy. Like, what are you hoping to accomplish? What would be like an insane accomplishment, insane year? Yeah.
Yeah, I think getting another show this year would be great, and I think what's in my mind right now, it's that my sister's pregnant.
Oh, congratulations!
And I'm gonna be an uncle.
Uncle.
So, yeah, I just wanna be there for her, and I think that's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
I wanna be there for Cora, who's that's her name. My nephew, niece actually, my niece. So yeah, I just wanna. And the career-wise, I think it's just it's happening a bit. What I've always wanted.
Should I do some of that too?
Yeah. Yeah, career-wise, I'm happy where I'm at. I have definitely some goals, but I can't really put my happiness towards that, because I don't know.
You don't know what's gonna happen.
I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you want to be like.
I just want to enjoy. I want to be present. I want to be open. I want to grow. Yeah, I feel like I want to be this year. I want to be in the moments with my family when they need me, and also keep growing in my career, either with working with better brands and hopefully getting a leading role in a show or a movie. Yeah, just keep making friends.
Yeah, keep making friends.
Yeah.
Amen. Okay, let's pick your poison.
Ooh, okay.
So we have a lot of different ones here.
Wow. Okay, let's see.
These could be very cool. Or green, maybe?
You see this? Or this green.
That's very cute. Or do you like something more like the hila, like knitted?
Oh, yeah.
Something like that?
Yeah, this is cool.
Let's see. That's super cool.
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do this, no?
Yeah.
I like it. Okay. Fabulous. So what we could do now is just lace the sneakies. How did you feel painting?
Oh, that was so much fun and relaxing.
It's very chill, right?
I know.
It's like therapeutic.
I wanted to keep going.
So what I would do, hold on, is let's do it from the outside. So go like that.
Okay.
Because then it looks more like, no, you can leave it.
Oh.
And then you just put the other side through there.
Okay.
So then you have kind of a cleaner, makes it look like much more. Perfect. I love how this came out. I like the effect of the dye because it's much more like washed out.
I love it.
Very cool. Amazing. And the gig tonight, you're DJing, right?
I'm DJing and I'm
Hosting?
Yeah.
Nice. And you said Sumaya, but what brand?
It's Flaming Hot.
Oh, nice. Like the snacks?
Yeah.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I think branded media and content, they're the ones with the budgets.
Exactly.
Like they're the ones that pay way more. I think the world of advertising is like just swimming in money when it comes to like influencer marketing. I totally agree. Okay. These are super cute.
And then this goes on top or under?
I would always do on top.
Always go on top. Okay.
Exactly. And then sometimes what I do is I make sure it's like flat. Did you ever consider not doing acting and doing like another profession? Like, no, you were always acting.
Yeah, it was never a plan B. I mean, I was lucky that my family supported me. So when I was 16, I left Ecuador and I went to boarding school for acting.
Right.
And that was always the plan.
I see.
I feel like, yeah, even when there was times I wasn't booking anything, I knew, I was like, then I'll just start writing my own stuff. Like,
you'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But there was never like a plan B with acting.
Yeah.
That was always it.
Did you ever have like a childhood crush on an actor or an actress, I guess, actress?
I mean, I feel like Jennifer Aniston. That's like everyone.
Yeah.
I used to like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Who is she again?
She's
a cutie?
Yeah, she's a cutie. She's older now, but I remember when I was young, I saw the El Zorro with Antonio Banderas, and she was in it. And I remember my mom telling me like, I don't remember, but she was like, that was like your actual first crush.
Aww. That's cute. So I guess your dad is in Miami, your mom is in Ecuador?
My mom's in Ecuador, my dad's in Miami, yeah.
Very cool. Do you go to visit them a lot?
Yeah, I see them a lot. Is this good? Like this?
It's perfect.
Okay.
I did it like this, but if we can make it also wider.
No, it's cool, I like it.
Yeah, maybe make it a little, because you'll wear them like a little open, no?
Yeah, I like the skate.
Yeah, same. Do you skate?
I used to, but now, I mean, injuries are too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't.
you could
I
fuck
can't
up that
mess
beautiful face of yours. Cannot do it anymore.
I can't. I have to. It's too much stake.
Okay.
But I snowboard. I like to snowboard.
Oh yeah, I saw that. How was Vail?
It was great. I was so happy. It was literally, like I was saying, like I can't believe like I get to do that for a living.
You did it like for branded?
Yeah, exactly. I went in and just had to like post stuff while I was having like the most fun ever.
Yeah, you went with friends?
I went with some friends also who do content. And
nice.
Yeah, it was the best.
So what brand brought you out there?
That was the Haya, Grand Haya.
Dope.
Yeah.
That's so sick. But do you ever find it exhausting? Like you're like, oh, I'm on this trip and I'm like having the best time, but I need to like post and it takes you out of the moment.
Yeah, I mean, like any job, right? I mean, it's hard, it's tiring, but
yeah,
I'd rather do that than be in an office. So I don't really complain.
I feel you.
And I do try to enjoy the moment instead of like, I have some ideas of what I want for content, but when I'm there, I have fun.
Yeah.
And then I'll figure out what I post. But
yeah,
like, I like to just be there, be present.
Amazing. Awesome. Well, I think we're about done. So thank you so much, Edu, for joining us, joining me
Thank you,
on
Sophie,
Sold
for
Out
having
and
me.
FUEGA. I'm very inspired by your story. I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
If there's any person, contact, gig, acting thing that I can ever help with, you know you have a friend in me. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys very soon.
Besos. Thank you.
Let's hold them up. Here. Ding 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 ding. Amazing.